I actually like.
So he's jumping for a fuzz?
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just I was thinking, yeah, we're not going to see anything new. And it's like, well, okay, I straight up.
We were talking about adapting to other teams, to all the regions, and the rest of the world looks like Ava was agreeing into that. It's like, okay, guys, I'm going to go for the Astra.
I am a fan of the 5K Sky once again, though. That's something that I expected to see on Vine because it's something they were bringing out, but it's not something that they've played lately.
I love it. I mean, I was expecting the Jet, but if I can choose, I'm going for the double info.
100 Thieves match today? Yeah, it's after this map.
I'm a loser for Scout.
F4Q is about to knock out G2. It's going to be Sentinels F4Q through group.
But I tell you this much, we are all winners
JK,
because we're about to
maybe.
get treated to our very first map 3 of Masters Berlin. Hypoc Pansy, take it away.
We will do our very best for you, and as you said, it has been all about that speed, the power, the momentum. Some might say. I think someone said that.
Chill back there.
Yeah, I wonder if they're watching today, actually.
Maybe. Who knows?
Interesting. I like that theory, actually.
It's a good one, right?
Talk about theories, coming back, actually, and we're touching onto the composition here that we're going to see from G2. I talked about a little bit of a dynamic shift, right, in terms of what the front foot
do you have a kitty on you?
Going to be. We're going to see Nookie back on the Sage here, Kellogg's back on the Jet. Now, instantly, I think we're going to see a different approach from G2. Are they going to be able to repeat that success straight away that they found on the stands? Seemingly very easily, Lauren. And I'm looking towards mid once again. That's going to be a key component for Haven.
Also Cold Mentor on the Sky. See how that synergy works instead of Mixwell. See if that looks about the same. We're going to see how this all kind of compares. This is a lot of moving parts to these agents, and we are live on into a G2 on the attacking side, F4Q
what are the characters called in this game?
Defensive side, and it has been a resurgence from the Korean side coming back into this, truly waking up here. And 5K, one of the proponents of that, one of the big reasons, but it's been this crunch in towards that C site already. So much attention being drawn, but the combination between 5K and Zumba still holding it down for now. Mixwell blind, just spammed away at.
No way. Look at that, 5K actually finds the headshot as well onto Nookie, but Athena. Good for the trade
baby,
there,
knock G2 out. Get him out of here.
Lovely hold onto
you hear that, Carlos? He's not here. He's
I don't know if flashes were crossed over there, but F4Q able to take a step back.
He's the owner of G2.
Ultimately negate a lot of that early pressure that came through from G2. And
okay.
On the flip side of that,
Are you talking directly to him?
Get deep enough on
I don't know. I was just guessing he's here. Is he the owner or is he a wannabe?
Great hold there.
I'm sorry.
4Q.
Or like the CEO or something.
Nothing, again, Kellogg's with the sheriff, but nothing else invested really, it seems.
Like a Tupperware over the last.
See, Bunny going to rise through on the go.
Founding CEO.
Considering we've seen him actually purchase a judge.
I have one in there too, because I have a floor in there, and it's open
more layers, more dynamics to Bunny. Always down for that, especially after the way he closed out that previous round. Again, I think that is going to be etched into my mind now.
Looks like he lagged out for a sec.
Truly, you know, we have the, I guess.
No, he's playing anti.
Conversation of Korean Jet, right?
Which doesn't make much sense because he's got a teammate supporting him, but.
Korean race. I mean.
I'm all ears.
I'm ready. I'm ready to listen to the pitch.
It's one thing you don't want to do, play double anti. That shit sucks.
A-lean for now. Keep in mind they are working with less, so even though they do look like they've got towards the side and might have a bit of weight to them, it's still pretty tricky. Kellogg's is going to do well to at least find Esperanza, but any follow-up would be impressive and actually not bad. So Spike
we'll
is another great benefit to this, and now suddenly you have to somewhat respect this. Kellogg's taking just that touch of damage to see if you can get a little bit of a glimpse of someone towards CT.
Got a lot of them.
Playing behind that little cubby of the wall that can be so deadly, but is cleared out one, and hello, suddenly there's problems. It's not going the way they planned. Mixwell.
Honestly, grab any one you want.
Not gonna happen. But okay, so 2 kills and a spike plant. I mean,
yeah. We look for secondary objectives in this round in particular. So yes, G2, I guess, achieving what they needed to there.
You might need to get a gallon.
But again, it's just always a tricky conversation, especially with Bunny saving a ghost across. You need to look to find a bit more damage than that in the economy to really stop this early momentum being built up. Now, I mean, we'll take
he literally fell asleep.
You try anything funky to make the best of these SMGs.
That's okay, I think that.
And would you look at that?
Yours.
Yeah, take whatever you want.
Bunny with an operator.
Wherever you touch, you
keep. Let's have a look. Let's see how this goes.
I literally got him.
Let's see, Bunny, take us on a little journey here. I mean, I guess normally they're like, oh yeah, your Jet's really good with it because you can dash around. Like, have you seen his movement anyway? Man's playing Quake in, you know, this era. It's impressive. There's not many out here. Bunny hopping better than Frankie, but Zumba this time going to be the one to lean out, take the first bit of a glimpse, but actually finds a Vova on the other side. Now, Bunny going for
Would
the
you like me to take Leo?
Slightly strike me with fear.
Yeah.
There is a
Okay.
little bit of danger to this, and it's all up C long now. That one player waiting over towards the backside of A, of course, for that push out. But for now, it's Kellogg's just trying to clear out. First man forward, has the flash by his side, just finds Athena just lingering around the site. But happy to take these
trying to
fights.
squeeze
5K
out.
on the other side of the smoke, and still that
Leo,
up
it's
is just
okay,
gonna
don't
be
freak
very
out.
tricky
Come
to
right
bring
here.
into play now.
Yeah.
Come right here.
Burden
Yeah.
On the retake here, Mixwell
There you
actually late in this lurk as well. Probably not going to be considered by F4Q. You can see already.
He's like, all right, I'm here now.
Bunny
I'll stay
opting
here
to
for a
try and
minute,
hold
please.
on to this
I'll be in and
operator.
out.
It's a big investment here. Well, we'll find 5K. Now Esperanza going to slip out garage door. Try and hold into his weapon as well.
Look
Maybe
at
catch
Bunny.
Mixwell and push back through. Yeah, Bunny's actually coming back through to find Mixwell.
There it is. Well, they now know it's around. And Esperanza might have to play bodyguard
The
on
upgrade,
this.
actually, for Esperanza.
Chat. Is Haven more T-side or CT? Thoughts?
Yeah, he's at least going to be
I can never
safe now.
understand.
We can see if anyone can get close enough to
I don't know what side it's.
Well, the problem is here, we want to look to G2 to hold
I don't
on
know.
to 3 people
I was about
as
to
a
say-
bare minimum.
I feel like
for
it's pretty
round.
balanced,
Again,
but
Kellogg's 2 away from the Blade Storm.
I truly don't
Potential
know.
to maybe try and get that online in the next round. And then obviously, with this composition, there wasn't really a consideration
T-sided?
previous,
Really?
map, but interesting to see
the
early
start
on.
like
He's
that,
out?
just walking the
Do you
smoke
see him?
mid. First gun round, really, if you know what I mean, like coming out. You got
And
the
it's
off in
interesting.
play.
You
and
think I
all
could
that.
draw on
It's
his
interesting
face?
because it's 3 people committed to A, right? The Killjoy adjusted slightly to kind of be that anchor towards C site, and then still being willing to walk out the garage door smoke. Yeah, takes some balls.
Good. That means he's going to be refreshed.
Let's see where Bunny's positioned this time. I think he's
I
actually
heard a little.
he's
bong.
boosted up. Yeah.
There he is. And actually, the wall down middle too. Athena, full faith in that window being watched and controlled and kept in hand.
It's automated.
Otherwise, he's getting buried
Oh.
and lost. But Athena,
In his face? What is in his face? Oh.
his Bunny gets to have that little bit of a look around the map. But G2 aren't in a hurry. Keep in mind, G2 are playing quite patient. They're still going through the motions. They're still hitting their goals. Okay, garage control
Thank
being
you for-
worked with. You see Cold Mentor
Thank
trying
you
to
for the
work towards that.
pancakes.
Bova, not too far off, but you know, a little bit of utility comes in as an answer just to make sure they keep track of that. And look how they're playing C as well. I mean, B, not sure for the taking, but see that kind of deeper hold from Athena on the backside of garage here. Long rotations
And
if they have that
munition
mid-look, and they, you know, they
is
do
out.
eventually take that A site.
Well, probably Bunny's still in position.
Justin,
now
you're
with the
fine. You've been
operator, so
sleeping for like an hour.
G2 are looking to creep
Worse.
towards the site. You'll be careful, actually. The timing might be disastrous here for F4Q because they're going to pull away.
Oh, it is
And it's going to be
terrible
wide
bit of
open
timing.
for the taking.
I mean, maybe they're just posturing for retake at this point. They're saying, well,
30 seconds.
this is our
Well,
best bet here.
You see there, the flash now, yeah, nobody's going to peek out to this. They'll give it up for free.
Yeah, there it is. They'd already fallen back so deep. Maybe just feeling
Interesting.
a little more.
Mixwell actually has the lockdown available here. So, again, this is something I identified. The tools are available, right?
OJ,
If this starts
no.
to go a little
Pass.
wonky for G2. I don't want
I'll
to seem kind of
pass.
fearful of investment here because... there we go.
He's back in his.
Hold on, I'm back.
He's
And
back
he's
in the
like-
shop.
It's that nasty angle to work around from CT and Bunny on the rifle now.
Holy shit, where am
Ah, flash is good. That looks great swing on it as
You're
well.
at
Full faith.
my house.
Follow-up not so ideal, but
I?
I do see a
Hold.
little bit of a
Dude,
Mixwell here. This is indeed huge.
Oh.
Does he manage to get the guns away?
what?
No,
Hey,
he doesn't
man.
in the end.
What's up?
Okay,
Nothing good.
so that could have been a bit of a game changer in that
Oh
regard.
shit, you been on stream this whole time?
Yeah. You've been out of frame for a while.
Oh, I don't think I'm
I
out
mean,
of frame.
again, everything working for G2 throughout that, and
You're back in
again,
now.
that's something that you consider how this series is played out. just being willing to secure the round there, throw the lockdown, and if it's not going to be part of a set piece, which you know G2 lean away from, there aren't really these structured, choreographed hits towards side. So I'm fine with the ultimate uses there, just to make absolutely sure that there's no surprises.
I actually feel worse.
Actually looking on the other side, then Kellogg's now with the Blade Storm online, so an extra purchase effectively in hand here, but looking over on the side
need like 30 more minutes and you'll be back.
Sheriffs and nothing really to ride in terms of a
Map
lesser
3.
purchase in this
What are
round.
you guys doing?
Again, you look towards Esperanza and Bunny in terms of their ultimates here. Again, it's 3 people towards A side. G2, let's see.
Go.
Pushing up this way.
Yep, Kellogg's is on the way. There is going to be one player with that rifle. It's Athena, and it really couldn't get much out of it in the end.
Oh no, he didn't
Esperanza
catch
trying his
him.
hand at it, and once again goes quite poorly in that regard, and they've taken the side control.
That
5K.
sucks.
Is there anything you can grab from it? No. Wall's already up. Your only other teammate is Zumba, setting up towards heaven. But none of it looks likely. This is clean, at least thus far for G2. Let's see if it stays that way.
Just trying to get it over off the plant initially by a little bit of time, but again, 2 Sheriffs to fight in.
I'm sweating.
I expect G2 to really be throwing
I gotta pop top.
their bodies on the line to make sure they find these kills. Swing on to Zumba.
Dude.
5K. Find anything else? And no, Coldamenta will make absolutely sure. G2 now building a little bit.
Good, you're fired up.
For here, I think actually, yes, there's an opportunity here for Kells to get the operator on. And again, we don't often see him. He's usually
You're awake now.
You know, throw a smoke up, dash into
You got
it.
some coffee left.
Typically known for using the operator
Drink
on
some.
attack, but at least here, the opportunity now arises with the Blade Storm and a little bit of energy now. Back on the G2 side of the stage.
Shower today?
It did get a little
Yeah,
somber.
shower
over
before I
there,
got
didn't it?
here.
It was starting
Really?
to
Oh,
get
it looked real
dreary.
sad.
Yeah, they'd had a bad day.
Oh.
But picking themselves back up, getting loud again. Good to see that. Part of me does miss seeing Avova on that Omen specifically, though. I love what he can do on this map. I mean, anyone who watched G2 come to this point, especially through the kind of rebuilding phase, was just like, oh my word. Yep. I mean, absolutely unbelievable.
It's gonna be a good wall.
It is the side take. Kellogg's going to lead the way here. Setting down the utility in place, looking a little blinded, a little flashed up, but 5K going to just barrel on right back in. And look how isolated, how far forward he was with no other layer to that. He was on his own.
It's exactly the sort of thing we've talked about, but Esperanza now with it all to do. Hunter's Fury available, so I think potentially he will back off. Mixwell going to play very late on this lurk once again. Let's see if he can find any value this time around. Not going to be given any audio cues with F4Q getting all the way back into spawn. And Coldamenta will actually fall. Esperanza finds 1 before the hit even gets started.
Once again, G2 finding some real value here. Oh, oh lordy, things are getting a little bit. Bunny! No way!
That was clean.
Bunny just backhanded him in the face. Look at this guy!
Clean.
It's actually crazy. I mean, you talk about going for clips, that's literally textbook. Right now, Mixwell finds himself in a 1v4. Cosmic Divide in the way. Turret's up and Zumba going to stamp it out. F4Q will tie things up and for survive. Hunter's Fury carried across. Bunny now 1 away from the showstopper. A good opportunity now for F4Q to just leave their impression here. And whether or not they can break the economy, that's
Leo, if you're gonna go, just
exactly
go,
how
man.
Esperanza managed to find that kill,
Don't go. Don't do this in between
no
thing.
respect whatsoever with the double satchel through.
Get it. Give it to him. I mean,
Just go,
you don't
Leo.
see players of
Or
this caliber
don't.
being able to do that to anyone, really. I mean, yeah, sure, we'll look
I want to go to bed. Either that or I want to play Conan. That'll wake me right up.
I guess that next step up, right? That
Actually, I think
elevated
it
level
probably put
of
me to
play.
sleep.
You don't often see it, and it's fantastic to see him
That game
finding
would
that
not
room,
put you to
showing that
sleep.
there is.
Conan?
Yeah.
I go right to
That
bed.
game keeps you up at
can
night.
somehow do it.
Thinking about it.
It's true. I was thinking about my next strat.
But for now, 3-3.
Interesting reference.
Yeah, gotta do it. I already mentioned.
I want to throw up.
You know, no shrouded step
We
like a
got
Bangkok,
a
you know what I
list
mean?
coming down, yeah.
I'll do it all. Just, you know.
I want to play Icarus too.
Sub, what can I say? But look at this walk mid. What on earth is just
second one?
Wait, what?
Actually finds
What?
one. This will close the distance now, but
Icarus to the second beta, yeah.
Somehow
It's out. It's got some good content.
Get out of it. Finding Mixwell like that, it looks like the teams are almost backwards the way they're playing right now. The spike's coming through CT. We've got Nookie holding the push back in from Zimba, who's still here after just losing Athena, but great peek on that. The speed in which he hits that. And now Cordoment has been on 1 HP for longer than he can imagine. Not the best place to be living, especially when you're being shown out here, but it's great timing. He knew exactly that Evo would be pretty vulnerable. Kellett's now around the flank. Cordomenta still on 1 HP, still able to do value. But what can Zumba do now? 1v2. Oh, this is gorgeous work. He's let one play. Oh, the timing, Cordomenta. All he needs is 1 HP.
That's so well played by Kellogg's there as well. He doesn't go hunting. He comes through. Just
Why are they so tired? Because this shit started at like 5:30 in the morning.
I mean,
what time that is?
Massive problem to deal with.
I hope so.
It creates a perfect crossfire. Like you said, Cordomenta comes up, 1 HP, no problem, because it's the perfect bait from Kellogg's.
But they also just like walked mid on that. Like, we've had some mad rounds.
Well, and again, talking about on Ascent, really, F4Q's willingness to give it up for free, right? Leave an alarm bot there. What's the worst that's going to happen? And G2, time and time again, just they come up, they deal with the alarm bot, they pivot away, they create their own space. Now, we're seeing F4Q start to kind of toy with that on Haven, at least. Maybe that's a little bit of confidence coming back in from map 2, but again, I want to see them kind of dig a little deeper, right? They're scratching the surface. Where's the value beyond that?
That was crazy. Felt like it was gonna hit us.
If any value comes from this round, that'd be wonderful for F4Q. But imagine this would be a G2 round.
Yeah. That'd be horrible.
There is no like armor behind this. It's not completely without.
It's not a full Shiko.
No, it's not a full Shiko. It's we did say 4 and up, so it is a Shiko in essence. But then also the light armor. Do we then? Where do we draw the line?
So for some teams, that's a full purchase. Sometimes.
I wonder when planes are gonna start flying themselves.
That's that. That is a G2. We could call that a G2 instead. How about that?
Damn good.
Gotta come with branding. It's very important. For now, not finding much with it. They've been looking for those opportunities. None really.
I feel like I'm more blanket than me.
Lean on toward, but it stays, you know, building towards
the
same.
Yeah, your stream is literally all blanket.
On the stream's full blanket. It's all blanket.
Get himself into a position where he can make use of the showstopper.
It's warm.
Well, that's even a possibility. Again, now spike will be planted comfortably.
Spike planted.
Kellogg's
So cozy.
looking to
Call me when Herthy's on.
stop any chance of this retake coming through. Finds his third on the round. The flash is perfect. He's going to keep charging. The fourth now. Kellogg's finding his feet here, and Zumba way away actually in G2 spawn here, just looking for an exit. I don't think he'll find one unless the Rover's feeling generous.
And again, I will always give credit to just nice, clean anti-ecos, keeping everything ticking. No rifles lost, no silly fumbles, silly mistakes. Very well considered. There was danger in that, you know, the G2 purchase.
They're bunny.
You know, exactly.
Showstopper again. They're walking into the position where the one person that potentially can stop that push onto A site and potentially find a couple of kills on the back of it.
Yeah, it could have happened. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but nice work from Kellogg's there. Just taking steps through. And again, confidence builder for the young man.
Well, and this is the thing, right?
You
Build
need the
around
Cobra.
him, give him the support system, right? Get him kind of firing on all cylinders like he was on map 1. A lot of that was, you know, individual prowess, but...
excuse me.
Okay,
Bunny.
individual prowess.
Bunny just wants to see what their spawn looks like. Just wants to have a look at it.
I've got your trail.
He's not able to get anything for this. Just fades away, doesn't even send it. For now, Kellogg's knows exactly where he is. Can he survive in this? Look at the pressure.
Water joined our code in Exile server.
Really being noted here, but no one to really punish. But look at the space on the side.
Did he though?
That is kind of being controlled right now. He do
He was
have the
literally
ult coming
playing.
through, but Kellogg's is getting aggressive, and Bunny even checked
Against
that. He
levels.
doubled down to have a little look just to make sure, and rightly so.
Oh
The shot is
damn,
so good,
Buddy!
Just beheading
That's the best race in the world right there.
That dink in the first time was just incredible, and he's changed this round.
Get you one more, Buddy. Get an ace, in fact.
Impressive bit of play. Not even
You're better
the
than
aggression
these.
pushing down, but it's still Nookie. it's only Mixwell.
What? UT?
Potentially
Yeah, UT's kicked over.
thread his way through onto A site on the back of this pressure, but with the spike being lost,
EU
has to come back,
dentistry.
try and recover this. Recon Bolt will not note his position, but as F4Q have a fairly decent idea. And we'll commit to just holding on to the spike. Now 30 seconds left. See if he can find a kill here. At least make this doable for himself. See, Esperanza actually tucked all the way up close, and there's a turret to actually spot out this close contact. He doesn't manage to escape away with it, actually. With 13 seconds now.
You're not.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen, Mixwell.
10 seconds left.
Ooh, a little hop.
Esperanza easy now. Samba can just kind of
I don't know what
be
he's
close
doing.
by.
No way.
Mixwell. I can't start believing it. There it is. Samba. Play towards
But I
it.
mean, he got the bomb down.
Early.
Just like, it's just no chance right
I don't know why they didn't run. That Heaven guy could have easily jumped out.
He probably was a little
Initially,
sketchy.
Let's kind of talk through it. Initially,
Get off, but I guess he didn't have time
gets
to
in this
just
form
kill him.
though. Finds nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't let that plant go through, but
They saved all the
Takes
guns,
his
so
side
what do
for
we
all he
know?
knows.
yeah,
Right?
true.
And
Maybe the
I
gun's
know he
worth
plays
more
out
than the
this.
plant.
You know, it's interesting there. You see the
Sushi.
Sky Flash popped, and I think it, with his ability to avoid that, not give away the information, actually, Kellogg's walks in. It's like a false sense of
Can we get an
security.
op?
There's nobody there to actually double check the
Is
swing
anyone
out
off
from
this whole
double
game?
doors. And
They-
it's
They're
tiny
barely even
adjustments like
swaps.
that.
It's
that
so
make it
weird,
so
actually.
individually
Well,
difficult to deal with. And I was credited
not really.
G2's ability to
I feel like pro
mitigate
players
Bunny,
very rarely
particularly
fall
on map
into
one.
Yeah.
This
an
year,
op
again, Bunny
because
keeps
they
hitting
have,
these
like,
rotations, man. Peeking
set
something
util
different
for
every single
everything.
round, doing something a little different.
But that would have been an op kill right there.
Keep causing
Play opposite
problems.
long. That would have been free.
Reload.
That would have been a yoke.
The old yoke.
Say
Yoke
free
surprise.
passage towards C, but you see Kellogg's forced into a weird spot here. This is very uncomfortable, but he's still
They
breathing.
conditioned them that last round,
And you're
but
right, they have no idea. They can't hear the
they're not
steps.
really moving.
Information so
Bunny's about to
limited.
get 4K.
Kellogg's trying to sell something good here, and even catching that flash is going to help it out. They still think there's more here, and it's going to be that lead towards A. Who's on A? It's still going to be Bunny, I believe, and that's going to be the big
Swap the
picture in
bunny.
my mind.
Yes.
He's playing so patiently. Two players in front, he's going to see one. First player ding,
way.
headshot down, but
No.
there's the secondary swing of over.
Yes.
Great work with the supports here. Cavalry's arrived, and once again,
Is that you?
it is going to be the likes
No.
of Zumba, who was great
That was me.
last round, held his nerve late. Flash comes
have my
in,
phone.
but good work from Abova. There's the trade outs. Kellogg's has made it across, finally! And what a way to make his entrance.
Perfect. Again, Avova just has to buy some time for the flash to come through from Cold Demented. It's perfectly timed.
Go.
That's Athena going to be spotted as well
Yeah,
here. Last player noted. Has his turret, but again, G2 just need to play distance on this. No real reason to even
We
risk
can get Justin to play with
taking
us.
this 2v1 on site.
Yeah.
Athena,
What?
again, all this time being eaten up, he has to clear out all these close angles now.
Yeah.
Hold
Swing
on.
through from help. Hell's going to take first.
Oh my
contact, but
goodness
Athena
gracious.
absolutely drops him.
Yeah.
Coldamenta creeping, he has to check that defuse now.
Oh
And
my
actually,
goodness.
Coldamenta a little
He lost,
ahead of the
though.
curve,
He's
and
got it.
we'll give that on a silver platter to Athena.
Couple of these
I think
rounds.
he had it. It wasn't even close. Wasn't even close.
I'm sorry, my old ears.
Fun, they're getting
I thought I heard the beeping times
There's been a
2.
couple of these, Red Bull
Yeah,
clutches that
just
have come
4
on
whole
through that are
seconds.
just gonna
Ye
be
old
situations.
ers.
I mean, roll your
Ears.
mind back to
Bind.
the thrifty that came through. That's already a tilt.
Whoa.
Throw this in
That was a
as
nice
well.
shot
I
right
mean,
there.
In my mind, I'll
And
go
that.
for the next
Oh,
one.
sh-
That's fine.
hi.
Stretch it.
That's against you. That's against
Yeah.
you.
Pick
it up,
G2
pick it
look
up.
up, be like,
Dance
what's on
moves.
the
Yeah, that's what you don't want to see.
Yo, EU.
I don't feel
Why are you so quiet right now?
I really enjoy
First
it, honestly.
year
This
team
is
out.
yeah, this is funny.
Kellogg's now going to get the Blade Storm off the rip. Coldamenta going to retrieve the first orb, but looking like A might be the end goal, or at least split
One
towards.
way.
We haven't seen G2 really pressure towards B, other than time they tried to split through. It was a very weird, kind of disjointed round, but this time around, Zumba in position. This time in A link. Now, it's a little bit of an adjustment because Bunny's playing much deeper in Garage. I think without somebody playing close by, you're almost trying to bait G2 in here. and
Ooh, I like
actually,
this.
look at that, goes
Oh.
through with the right click misses.
Are you guys sure they can hear us?
Spike goes down. Can they still control this?
Yeah, can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us right now?
AJL just ticking on down. 7 more seconds of spray to just
muted?
clear the wall to try and give themselves some time to move. Bunny needs to make his exit for a couple of seconds. Now they're
Okay, that was.
What a guy, what a
Unnecessary.
teammate, and oh no, what a death. Bunny's still alive. Oh, he's gonna post it.
Good little dash there.
Just gets out, but only to be spotted by Zumba. It's still game on.
Oh, he heard him.
Mixwell,
Beautiful Bunny.
The sights of Bunny, who's ready like a broken down Mixwell.
He wins these.
Oh
yeah.
maybe,
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Just played like one fiddle.
Mixwell coming up huge for G2. The Red Bull clutch.
I think the quality
Again, when it looks like another round is going to slip through G2's fingers.
Gotta be, right?
What a flip. Absolutely crazy. Plays this
Like the microphone
perfectly.
and stuff.
Manages to dodge that first flash, dips through, finds Zumba.
Well, you gotta realize when we do board game streams,
And look at him.
there's like 6 people and we're all talking.
He's up
What
on
is it?
That's
on
on
his
his
feet.
face?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Just win.
That's it
How it
again.
can change from round to round, right?
They needed that though, the
Yeah,
mental
what the-
reset after having so many tilters
More.
against you. This is just absolutely wild mental warfare, and Mixwell is loving it. He's
Damn,
feeling
he's
it, and he's
feeling
taking
it.
to him.
Go, baby.
Literally
Right
dry
balls
peeking
out.
window
This wasn't
as
just an eco.
Killjoy
This is a
with
real
no
deal
support
round.
at all.
And he
What's
just
going on
dies
the
from the
back
feet
of
death.
him? What is going
I feel
on?
good, guys. Alright, I'm dead.
Okay, now we're going to try and find something else.
Wait, he's thrown.
Spot Nuki. You see here
Oh
already.
yeah,
Revoke
Kellogg's
all the way
across
on.
the place.
Kellogg's
They're
wrapped.
great.
5k inside garage as well.
Go,
Seaside
baby.
for the taking. Zumba and Esperanza left to try and recover this now, but Coldamenta should get a clean plant.
Quick action going to begin. Esperanza tries to get away, can't do it. Coldamenta grabs him by the heels. It's Zumba. And it's a 1v4. I mean, we've seen some strange things already happen. There's the flash and there's the spam.
Oh!
Headshot! Get out of it! Alright, okay. G2 closed down 7-5. This is one of the maddest halves I've seen in a long time.
It's been so back and forth. Again, just the kind of power struggle between these two teams. And I gotta say, in some scenarios, F4Q just never giving up. Again, the only time I've really seen them kind of submit and say, yes, actually, we're going to have to let this one go, is the time of the operators. The only real time I feel like they've just gone, okay, yeah, we'll let them have that one. Other than that, they're fighting to the death for absolutely everything.
It's so sick to watch.
How are you
I'm
not
in
this
love
tired
with
during the
watching this
photo
side play.
shoot?
On
Or
both
were
feet.
you?
This is
It's because
bringing
I was
that kind of
up. I'm
fire
literally
out in
laying
G2
down
as well.
warm
This is-
AF right
I
now.
couldn't ask for a better game.
Cozy.
No,
Yeah.
it is. And
Well,
really
actually, I
for
was
me,
warm AF there
again,
too,
coming back
but
to G2's
bad
adjustment, the
way.
previous round, now seeing Kellogg's actually come back online, that's a great thing to see. Again, we talk about the positives, at least early on, with him having a good start on Ascent, see him back in that comfort zone on Jet, and finding success once again, seeing him on his feet, that's a big positive.
It is, and I wonder what positive Sean has managed to take away from that first half.
Gone.
Thank you, Lauren. This round is actually pretty insane. So all the rounds so far have been insane. This is such a close game, but I chose this round because it shows G2's misdirection, right? So this is so tricky. They have Kellogg's lurking middle right here, and you can see actually the rest of them are gathering over here at this A site, all 4 of them right there. So I think we should start the clip right now because you're going to watch Kellogg's lurking in mid. He took down the turret front B, and now he's rotating towards garage. He eats the sky flash. So they are now aware that someone is outside in this middle area. But if you pause here real quick, what you'll see is that this is an entire ruse, right? And Bunny has rotated out of the A site. The A site is completely open. So we are blessed by getting to see a dry run A execute by G2. That's why I chose this round. So now we can start playing again. And what you're going to notice is the smokes are completely open. So we are blessed by getting to see a dry run A execute by G2. That's why I chose this round. So now we can start playing again. And what you're going to notice is the smokes are going to come in. You can see Mixwell put up the turret here on long. You're going to get the heaven smoke coming in. And then the wall spawn. This is a very common wall that is used in pro games. And the reason why this wall is so solid is it provides an extra place for this Sage to hide. And she can't get seen from heaven. In addition to that, the players coming out of spawn will need to run back. And then to put the nail in the coffin, Mixwell goes back into sewers here and actually pops his ult to give his team further space. So on top of this wall, which is nearly impossible to get past, they have to wait out this lockdown. Kellogg's is updrafting into heaven, taking the ground. And there's just so much activity G2 has on this post plant. You can clearly see how thought out all of this is. The Sky Flash comes in, the Guiding Light takes out Bunny, and Kellogg's just keeps on aggressing. this round, and this is just such a textbook A execute from G2. We saw this stuff come from them all half. We saw many iterations. I saw one where, you know, Kellogg's is actually dashing into the site right there, getting all the info, because that is another thing that a lot of people aren't aware of. So when Jet dashes in like this, in addition to getting all that ground and dashing into a smoke, they have Kellogg's clearing all of these little quirky angles up close, and it really helps the hit, in addition to all the sky flashes coming in, and Mixwell's utility with the turret holding heaven. This is just the G2 that you want to see, right? So I think we're going to continue to see a lot of this coming out of G2 this game. It looks like they're really grinding for this win, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for this defensive half. So I'm going to throw it back to you guys, Panpoc, and thank you guys.
Well, we are in for a treat, is all I can say. If the first half is anything
He's grown
to
out
go
of it.
by, who knows how this is going to end. I mean, what was your main takeaway, though? What was the one thing that started you? Because there's about 10 things I'm sure you could lean on, but which one, like, really got your attention?
I mean, for me, it's honestly, you know, shout out to Fusion, honestly. The way that the Mixwell and Kellogg's are able to come together and be this cohesive unit. And like I said, that for me is ultimately one of the biggest win conditions for G2, right? Is finding a player like that that's willing to be unorthodox in terms of the LAN environment, right? Talk about shakiness and maybe nerves and stuff. Getting that right from the get-go here, especially in the first series that they're playing. Yes, map 2, we can allow that with the composition, but seeing it be so prominent here on Haven, I really, really think that's the strongest building block that G2 have right now.
We go. Okay. Jumping back into this now. Kellogg's is going to have a terrible surprise around that corner. Flash actually sets him into motion, does get out of there alive for a moment. That was a quick moment.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that was a good time.
Esperanza going to come back around, finds Cold Menta.
Ooh.
Nuki will respond actually, but Avova unnoted for the time being now. Mixwell tries to re-aggress through. A couple of players of F4Q went down to very low HP, but Zumba finally comes through, shows his hand, and Bunny will respond.
You want F4Q to win?
F4Q will start first in the second half here.
I don't care.
Seems like you do.
Pistol on again, 7-5. Ability to tie this one up right out of the gates. If they can convert this round 2. Just coming back to that, though, Lauren. Again, that's one of the things I always look for is if a team wants to kind of be in control of the defensive half, is particularly on Haven, right? It's all about being proactive. You know, fact fights without the Sova. That's going to revolve a lot around.
I predict
Justin's
Justin's going to fall asleep.
He's already,
you know, kind of proactive way to garner information. So
F4Q, right?
not necessarily in this one, but Kellogg's will walk. Avova as well heading through sewers. Again, F4Q happy to sit back. They're anticipating this. They're reading the situation.
So they're saying yes, we did do a prediction.
You're going to try and find value off these lesser weapons.
Well, think
I
about
want to throw up.
No.
F4Q aren't, you know, too unhappy with patient play.
What if you throw up?
Stream?
No.
To deal
like
with
looking up.
need for information or the fact that they
You know how you usually throw up like looking down?
As for now,
Probably.
Flash really wasn't what you wanted. Avova does still find one cut. How did Kellogg's
Well,
get
no,
that?
but like if you're
It's
awake
enough.
is what I'm saying. Like would your
Okay, it's not-
there's no way your body would
Yeah,
just
now
let
it's
you
the
choke,
final
right?
so
You'd
Nuki and
definitely
Mixwell,
like
where
bend
are they?
over
Okay,
and
so hitting
Did you see
rotations
Breaking
towards
Bad?
A.
Probably.
Gonna
He'd
hit
probably
suicide
bend
steps, that's
over.
gonna buy a little bit of time.
Well, yeah,
for
Breaking
Mixwell.
Bad, but that was
Able to
drugs.
deny
I'm
this
saying like if you're
instantly, but also obviously showing he
you're
is
good
here. Lovely
and you
combination
lift
from
it up,
Nuki going
like
towards Bunny.
your body wouldn't
And
let you,
now
right?
2v2 begins.
No
This
way,
is
your
still
body wouldn't let you
pretty
throw up
dangerous, but
upwards.
I would
on
feel
the site has been
horrible.
put out as now Nuki looking to just do the Batman, drops on down, hopes for the best, gets nothing. It's Esperanza there, we are back.
I think you would like choke on it.
Hey, damage done though. 3 will fall for F4Q and G2. That's on the back of I think just 2 sheriffs invested. So
Take those.
we do indeed. We have to again. We look towards kind of Bunny, the ultimate progress, Esperanza as well, but certainly here not going to be a factor. As I say that actually, Esperanza 2 away, which is sort of unheard of with the Hunter's Fury, at least very early on. 2 obviously come back through with rifles
so.
across the
My eyes
board.
are closed.
Athena 5k.
Yeah, I think you okay.
Wants to try and open this round
I think
up,
you
but
would.
Bunny once
Yeah, I don't
again
think
on
it would
that
let you
judge.
do it.
See if he can close the distance
Earl.
again. Kellogg's will open things up this time round though. Esperanza
Yeah, I'm tired.
It's
Kellogg's
hurt.
double down on this.
Oh, look at the damage damage up to 5k as well.
Yeah, he's done that so well. There's going to be the deeper flash coming out from his buddy, but he's going to chase this down. And Barney feeling a little hunted here.
Word.
Look at Kellogg's just unleashed.
I like it. Get in their face. Let them know you ain't afraid, even though it's a tie game.
How many VO3s
So
are
few
there?
angles to fall back to.
Dude, what?
Just the SMG to get something done here. The Nano Swarm going to bring him down to 34 HP.
2 more or 2 in
Threat
total?
imminent there. Mixed Right's
Two
going to be
so
the one to
far.
find it.
No,
The
like how
Prime
many in
Gaming
total for the
flawless from
entire day?
G2
3.
to stop any of this
Oh,
early progress from
We're gonna make
F4Q.
it. We're going to make it.
And
man.
that's big as well. The full
Yep.
purchase coming
I'm
through
ready
to
to go to
G2
bed.
and they save all of these weapons. But again,
telling
talk
you,
about
you
this
should
just
just
as
take
we
the
came
load
out of halftime.
Like
Kellogg's,
this.
again, on the back
Load.
of the Sky utility being invested here to, I don't even want to say bail him out of the situation, but enable him. Really, really push him
Back
further
up.
forwards towards F4Q. And again, actually, I mean, even with Coldamenta being the one to plug that gap now on Sky, it's still
Your hands
looking
are very
just as
soft.
clean
You're
for
kind
G2.
of cold.
Thanks.
In the heart.
Flash over towards Long to try and take
My hands
some
are soft.
of the
Yeah,
land
I put
grab
lotion on
Bunny.
them every day. I'm just kidding. I
Try and
don't.
work forward with, but let's see if any of
I
these
wash them.
moments
They're like almost as soft as yours.
more of a Shiko than it was before.
Yeah. Touch
3
me.
lighter armors invested.
Yeah.
Your hands are
No
very
over
sweaty.
aggressive play
Yeah, your
this
hands
time.
are just
G2
wet.
don't wanna play
Your
into
hands
their
are
hands
wet.
with
Your
it.
hands are
Give
wet.
them
Your hands are so sweaty.
that chance. So this could
Are my
be a
hands
long,
sweaty?
more
His other
drawn-out
hand. Touch
round.
his other hand.
See if any opportunities present. You can see 5K
Yeah, you're
now
clamp.
posting
No, it's
himself
probably
up.
because of the phone. You've been holding your phone in that?
Yeah.
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 That's
The
definitely
attention
why.
elsewhere.
Creating heat.
Strands are looking for a little damage through. Again, anticipating this
Maybe another blanket.
push forward from G2.
Honestly, I'm overheating. You're
Coldamenta
freaking out of mine.
caught off
Really.
guard there.
Want it?
Away a weapon.
No.
Almost long. It will be retrieved as well.
I'm looking at 5K here because he's gonna be quick up towards A long because he was already posted up that way. So I wonder if they're gonna feel that this is gonna be. I wonder if they're gonna throw a fake or what. He's got 2 flashes. Mixwell didn't see it. Now he knows, and there was a player on shore. Anyway, Nuki's just sat there like,
We've.
Okay.
We gotta make it.
you're
Hello.
good.
We're committed.
And now the fullback again. I think G2's
Well.
got the timing right on this. So they're not gonna be caught out with
Yeah.
over
You're
rotations.
committed.
Again, that Shock Dart going to clear out a lot of that Killjoy utility, so potential here for a hit and run on B
Flank.
site. And Kellogg's actually caught off guard, but Avova, like I said, that flank comes through. 2 freebies for him.
Win this
The
2v3?
timing was
Nope.
different. It's not like
1v3?
considered
Nope.
maybe there was a chance they could have done some more.
Who we go into?
Now
Yo.
furthering that
100p.
lead just a touch.
Careful.
F4Q aren't far back from it, and again, that was just a couple of sheriffs, bit of light armor. They're going to be getting to the meat of things now.
So really, how much further D2 can push this. Lockdown available. Esperanza does have his Hunter's Fury online, though. We'll see G2 kind of lean heavily towards one side and maybe be a little proactive once again, knowing that they have that kind of second step, which would be, you know, the lockdown securing at least an attempt at the retake or potentially even stopping
Is there
a
room
hit
for
coming through
breathe?
elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
This time, actually, it's
You can come lay by me if you want.
Mixwell did actually just record
pet
his
him.
utility. It wasn't
Your hand
necessarily
up.
planted outside B, but
Before I even like,
all Patrice,
I got to me. He's like,
lockdown
whoa,
available for
no,
them.
not this guy. Anything but this guy.
B.
He's gonna be left solo now. You see, Nuki.
He tried to
placed the
barge
ball
his way
there.
in the bathroom. I had the door cracked
Alarm
slightly,
bot
and then I
suicide.
just like put my foot on
This
him.
is when we'd
I
expect
was like,
you
no,
to
no,
at
no.
least greet this
You don't come
execution.
in.
Here it goes. Bunny going to lead on him. There's with the divide. Great work from Bunny. Just
Had it
gap
so
closing.
chaotic,
Avova
yeah.
had no idea someone could be
They're
that
just
far
flying
up
on
that
site.
fast. And again, this punishment is going to start hurting here. Coldamenta has to respect part of this. Bunny still looking to try and further aggress as they're going to have to fall off for now.
Almost.
And Zumba actually catching Kellogg's, but interesting trade.
Yeah, it comes through. We'll get wallbang, but F4Q had to reset towards long. The plant in the open here.
That Raz get across.
For G2 to kind of
Never mind.
overcome at least. Well, actually, the Nano Swarm actually stopped.
You don't really
the
need a
push from
third man,
Coldamenta, but
fourth man.
F4Q are peaking this. Nuki's found 4
Jesus.
kills somewhere along the way. 5k,
This
last
kills
man standing and planted for him. Finds the first.
Oh!
Taking it.
No, he's come off it.
No,
He's
dog.
just got halfway 8 HP.
Good dog.
5K has to play this
Dog
perfectly.
it.
He's just going to dip back in. He's
Good
baited
feel.
out. Nuki,
I think he won, right?
have you got enough time? I don't know if you do. It's down
Ah.
to the
Dude.
wire.
Way.
Why not dog though?
That was
Well, because then he just sticks
ridiculous
it.
from Nuki.
Well, but you can
The
can't you just
ace
get off
to
your dog
string that
immediately?
together and still finds the half defuse
Or do you have to ride the whole
somewhere
thing out?
in the chaos
You can
of
get
that
it. You can
round.
get off of it. It's
And that
just
was a
he
deciding
could.
factor. There
If
isn't
he's
a
on
hope
it
in
and you
hell if he
dog,
doesn't
you've
get
already
that first
lost.
half defused.
He won't let go.
Welcome to the nookie that you sometimes
It takes
get
like
those
once
glimpses
it's already half.
of.
It's like
The
3
player
seconds.
Do you find yourself stuck in the same old place?
If he dogs when the guy's on it, he's already lost.
Truly. For now, though, let's have a little look, watch back. That was the first
He
one
needed
that
to keep
caught me off
jiggling
guard.
like
Back
that. He
to
just needed to
3
live
now.
a little bit longer.
Facing him like this,
Hard
I
though,
mean,
because he's 8 HP.
Yeah,
I mean, what else you meant to do? I
And
guess.
he did
but
the best he
maybe
could.
maybe
He really
sacrifice
did.
One.
That's so close as
Yeah,
well.
look at his response.
Yeah. Everybody else,
And there's everyone
everybody
else.
else is going nuts for him. I guess they're compensating. They'll make the noise with New Xeno in the background. Fantastic stuff from Nuki.
No,
And again, a
they
bit of a
just won an
tilter in
important
terms
round,
of
though.
how that round played out for F4Q.
Really important round,
Even when
actually.
they're right, the plant was great. They're able to negate the lockdown. Yes, Zumba falls at backside, but again, you throw that one in the wind, to be honest with you, if they can get control in a comfortable post-plant position.
Absolutely.
Not entirely sure where the direction changed for F4Q, where it became this desperation. Are they going to push us? Are they on the spike?
Yeah.
Like, what exactly is going on here?
Yeah, it did seem like a little bit flustered in those moments. But again, I keep in mind, people have been saying...
Ooh, the op is out, baby. Let's go, Kellogg's.
I mean, every single time people expect greatness from G2, I'm looking at
Kellogg's for
F4Q in comparison, I don't think people put that same sort of expectation on their shoulders, but
They
they've
probably
proven
own
here they are.
everything, honestly.
Absolutely. To be considered.
Like
Oh
Monopoly
my
style.
god, buddy, are you serious? That was like a
Jesus.
Wow,
horror.
that is
Look at him just flies
Fair.
in.
not cool.
Just the beast in the sewer. Just...
Again, without a jet, seeing somebody this effectively close the gap in the early round here. Kellogg's actually
Force.
misses the first, but finds the second, at least with the
That
blade storm.
sucks.
He's up in no man's land
He
there.
still
Wiggins
died, but-
finally shuts him down. Bunny's still alive and kicking. How is this still going in F4Q's favor?
I don't know. This is madness. The pace at which Bunny plays is just twice the speed of everyone else, and then everyone's kind of piles in from the backside, and G2 are baffled. Apart from Mix, one of the last two alive. How has it happened?
And this is on the back. I'm pretty sure Bunny with a judge, and there was one other rifle purchased and a Spectre.
Okay, can G2 recover? Big question. I'm not feeling it's likely. Bunny doesn't even have any armor left. He's just getting torn apart. There it is. 5K to close it down. They're back in it. F4Q needed that. Desperately needed a bit of that Bunny magic to be pulled out the hat, out of the sleeve, wherever you get them from these days. I mean, at this point, they needed something. They needed it. 5K previously had been that kind of second string, that second line, but look at this. Let's watch it on through. This is Esperanza, who's kind of little straight behind Bunny. Bunny takes you in the crazy fights that aren't necessarily always safe. You're operating behind, I guess, dangerous territory or contested territory. He might get you the entry, but
What's
there's still
up,
potentially
Burr?
players everywhere.
Remember that?
Esperanza's doing great at being that almost second string in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, Bunny even
Sure,
credited
Burr.
him as the carry, right? The rock of this team.
Yep.
Kellogg's again in the early round looking to explore mid. Forced away by the flash of 5K at least. And they're happy to sit now. G2 try and force their way
Jordan
through
Lanier
this
said
once
Ryan
again.
Burr
Tony bring it
Avenue.
off. Nobody pushed down just
True.
yet.
Actually
Phased
true.
Initially.
Initially. So a good few on the trot though for G2. took a little bit of the...
It really doesn't feel like I'm streaming.
Out, but I guess it has
Yeah, you're just laying on a couch.
Just sitting on a fucking couch.
It should be 9 to 10. And
You guys should do this.
We'll see.
People watching. Give it a shot.
I mean, that's G2 pull out an F4Q.
No, not stream.
Yeah, they might.
Sit on the couch.
Heavy.
Or lay on
it.
it.
Lay. I don't think I've been sitting the whole time. I've been laying there.
On the TV and then
In a weak
out.
manner, Kellogg's is facing this with the turret, and you can see
Kinda
as to why
nice,
I feel it's going to be found because of that. And then the further regress, he's actually pushing down towards this one. That's a problem, though. Has to do some damage within that 1 or 2 seconds given. Now the Seekers come out as well, invested. Gives away the game towards Long, and he knows
We should transition this to the bed.
On Sewer, Mixwell does find 5k, and we
Get
can
even
still
more
game on.
comfortable.
Mixwell is
Well, that's
pushing
nice.
Why not? He knows his damage on the walking wounded, the bleeding by the wayside.
Bed.
I thought he had it all the way through, but no, it's Bunny and Zumba just fighting on back. 10 seconds. Where is the spike? It does not matter.
Just got ecoed, man. F4Q, do you want to go home?
And it's not stopping now.
Too loud.
Sorry.
Please don't clip
I can feel the bass in my skull from your voice. Like inside my head from right here.
First.
Sorry.
Gets a little overzealous, a little antsy to recover that weapon. I guess not reading that there was something behind that initial entry attempt.
Deep one.
And now look at it. F4Q, 2 rifles, 2 sheriffs, no showstopper for the judge. Actually a better purchase than I was anticipating. But
It's functional, but
knocking on the door.
I just came over to sleep.
Map and series points here.
You came over to sleep on stream.
And I think Old Events seems more
I thought I could make it, but man, I feel worse than the photo shoot. Honestly.
Maybe in the back of your mind,
I don't even know how.
Keep him at distance, keep him at arm's length. No need
you
to get
can
involved.
sleep.
He's got he can sit here happily.
And you're fighting it.
Bunny now has to give
You
away
know?
the game.
It's real hard when you're laying down, I'll tell you that much.
The man's got moves, alright? The man has
Maybe we
moves.
should all sit
I'd love
up
to see it.
for 100 Thieves.
Now, where did F4Q take this?
I'll be
They're
wide
looking
awake,
for options.
promise.
They've actually managed to maintain all 5 alive.
Katy Perry, wide awake.
Where do they now go?
I mean,
I hope this goes into 100
Under 60 seconds now, Esperanza has to find something, but Avova has pushed all the way down.
Yeah,
that's why I turned off.
I think noted one player, but
they did this.
Channel points.
Freeze.
Because they all typed minus 4,500 kick W.
Push
Well, I
forward
can
a
make
little
it
bit.
more money.
Spot 1 finds the headshot as well.
They got infinite points. Don't test them.
Looking a little stylish now. And here comes Bunny, trying to do something.
Ratio.
28 seconds in a dream. He's going to be shut down this time. Nookie's there. That's going to be 1, 2. The bouncer says, no, it's too late, boys. Go home. You're not coming in. And now Zumba, the last one standing. Looks like 12 will be on the board unless Zumba does something unthinkable. It's not going to happen. 12 managed for G2 now. 1 away from their first win here.
And I don't think the economy is going to be looking too good.
Back.
Last time, wasn't it?
Tried.
It was.
Tried and failed.
The first one's
Right, we get a 30-minute intermission for the boys.
Again, Bunny
I think it's gonna be like 45 minutes, you know.
Again, he just has to sort of be use the bait, throw him into the site, see if anyone swings on it, gives him anything. Kellogg's left us asking questions. And F4Q.
That's awkward.
Doesn't look like attack timeout.
They put it in.
We got attack clause coming, man.
Rehost.
I think it has to be cool to see the coaches talking at least.
Free the pleb.
That shouldn't be allowed.
Big W.
They should just play this round out.
Honestly, it might be this.
That's true. It could be the admin's fault.
Yeah,
they could have called it early, but if you don't call the attack timeout early, you're supposed to play the round out. So
they probably did. It just the admins were a little delayed, maybe.
Oh man.
Rookie hour over here.
Yeah, it's just weird that it's not grayed out and it's not the normal timeouts we see. Unless I'm just out of it, which I don't think I am. Well, there's 4 barriers on there, right?
Hands up.
I think they are,
We just can't see them. Okay, fair. Fine.
Hands up in the air.
Oh yeah, definitely is there.
Hands up.
Oh, they're
He's
live.
like
Never mind. No
smearing his
Rios.
face against it. I mean, it's the last round. It's time. It's do or die time for F4Q, at least in their opening foray here. In the first glimpse we got to see in G2 needing to get across the line because there's danger on that other side. And I mean, they were looking towards the top of this group, trying to best those who hold the trophy, the crown. Could have done with a clean game here, and you were right to question that economy, Hypoc. It's not looking good.
No, it's the 1 rifle in the hands of Zumba, who's been fantastic for F4Q today as well. There's a side story at least. This time, G2, I guess reading exactly that, right? They know that
Somebody said this is the most comfortable stream I've ever watched.
It's gotta be.
Everything else, they're gonna try and.
I mean, how do you beat? I'm literally just eyes closed. I'm so comfy.
Just outside B.
Oh.
Nuki gonna throw a slow, try and back away here.
We should pound some Red Bull.
Seeker's popped as well to follow up on this, so F4Q looking
Roadmap?
I'll need a.
at least get a
well,
good
there's gonna be a
grip on
big
B
intermission
side now.
probably.
Only one player in mid, and Zumba actually goes hunting. That's the only
What time is
rifle
it?
available for F4Q. And it's removed by
1:30.
Kellogg's.
07.
It's all going for pear shape here. The flash going to catch as well, but he does make it away for free. But the clock.
Hands up.
Good luck, Asuna.
Now does Bunny
We'll be watching, not sleeping, I think.
One
Good
gun's
luck,
far more
Asuna.
faithful here.
Asuna will be here.
I'll 100% be awake for your match.
We're supporting you throughout the end of time.
Yep.
5K's gone and it's G2 doing exactly
That's not the real
what was
Asuna.
required
Sorry,
from
Asuna.
pulling it together to
He
do that
actually just got
final
baited.
hurdle and dealing with all of
Oh,
those
why would
problems
Asuna be
and
here?
starting to build.
Whoever, everybody that typed at Asuna,
Fantastic
ban him.
performance here.
Ban them all.
Map 3 again, F4Q kind of pushing as
Ban 'em all.
hard as I
Ban 'em
honestly
all.
think they could.
Irma.
Again,
'em
Bunny
all.
having a fantastic performance, but I got to
All right,
credit
G2 won.
for
Anything to drink? Just water.